yo, welcome to the Takeoff Podcast with another episode. This one's a special episode because we got family in the building. I'm letting them introduce themselves. So starting with my right.
Sugar Shy Baby here with another pick of the day.
Right here to my left.
What's your pick of the day, though?
We're going to get into it.
Get into it. That's his segment.
Hey, yo, this is Jess, a.k.a. Uncle Theo.
Uncle Theo.
Hey, yo, I'm showing some thigh. Let me put my shorts down right now.
My name's Joe. I'm Kizzy's uncle, too.
Yes, sir. And then we got my brother Noah.
Yo,
We got Uncle Will.
I'm the other Uncle Theo.
Hey, yo, let's talk about this NFL. So we're shooting this on a Sunday. So there's some games currently going on, but there's some games that did finish already. Let's talk about the Baltimore Ravens versus Miami Dolphins game, 28-6.
You want to start with that whack-ass game?
Yeah, whack-ass game.
Start with the Bengals, baby.
Yeah, we can. All right, let's do that. Let's start with the Bengals.
Hey,
Man.
yo.
Let's start with the Bengals. Let's see, what was the score?
They won by 5. They won by 5.
42.
What was it?
I think
47-42.
But I think more than anything is how, they came back with, 15, probably under 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, that
That's
shit
more
was
impressive
crazy.
than anything.
That whole game was crazy. That whole fourth quarter was crazy. The way the Bengals came back, and then Bears still find a way to win. Your boy Caleb Williams.
I know y'all was gonna say
He
that.
proved himself today.
And I'll take the L on that because I don't really believe in Caleb Williams. I think he's a fluke, bro.
He threw for 280 and 3 touchdowns.
Never mind.
and he caught a touchdown. So he was
Yeah.
a receiver.
Oh, shit, bro.
They did a trick play.
I didn't say that.
And then Joe Flacco threw for 470, 4 touchdowns, 2
Hey,
interceptions.
come on, bro. And he's 40. He gotta be like 40.
crazy.
Yeah,
His
he's
arms
a
gonna be in
veteran.
ice all
He got
week.
noodle on to my bone all week.
I thought they had it in the bag after they found out what they scored.
Oh yeah, I was
Too
about
much
to.
time for
Yep.
Chicago.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I mean, it's about time because last year they were supposed to make noise and they had a terrible season.
Yeah, it was
Get to
very-
your mic there.
I feel like they're probably reaching their peak right now with
Yeah.
less injuries, and
Take-
Caleb one
Yeah.
more year in. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, hopefully, I mean Chicago's historic, right? Like NFL wise,
Mm-hmm.
their franchise has been one of the first. So for them to more.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta come like close.
Yeah, so now it's about time Chicago, and that's for all like legend teams, like the ones that have been around for a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Cowboys. I mean, I hate the Cowboys personally, but when they're relevant, the fan base is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So you want them to always be in the playoffs
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're one of those teams. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure. Hey, yo, Uncle Theo, y'all see the new setup? Uncle Theo got us in his bar and his basement, you know what I mean?
I mean, you see the flag first and foremost.
Yeah,
you see
for
the flag,
sure.
right?
For
Represent.
sure. Let's talk about the Patriots, man. Our home team getting the dub 24-23 over the Falcons.
Sure.
7-2. Drake, man, he threw for 259 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Penix Jr. threw for 221, 3 touchdowns.
I mean, it looked like Penix probably had better numbers, but at the end of the day, as long
Got
as
the
you get the
dub.
dub,
Yeah,
man,
for sure.
I mean, defense probably came in probably just as important, right?
Yeah.
Because they, I think Atlanta had the ball last,
Yeah,
Mhm.
right? So,
Yeah.
so shout out to the Paz D. on
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Did y'all think like when the season started that we'll be this good?
Hell no.
No.
Not this good. Not this good. I
No.
thought. I mean, the over and under at the beginning of the season before game 1 was like 8.
8 now.
Yeah.
I figured, okay, we can get 8 because you have to keep in mind that their schedule is fairly easy. And I'm not taking away from how they playing, but their schedule, even if they played a little bit worse than what they playing, they could have probably still got 7-8 wins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
feel me?
for sure.
And now they on pace for 11.
Yeah.
And I think their toughest test is Baltimore
Buffalo.
and I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. Buffalo and Tampa. They got Tampa. And I feel like Tampa's a good team.
We play
right?
Tampa next.
I think we got
Yeah, we got
a
Yeah.
bye.
Tampa's
No,
next.
yeah, that's tough. In Tampa?
Damn.
That might be an
tough.
L. And I wouldn't be mad if it's an L, but if they could pull that off, their confidence is
Yeah.
sky high.
I mean, I believe they'll pull it off. I mean, first and foremost, thank you for Atlanta beating Buffalo to give us that number
yeah,
one
yeah,
spot.
yeah.
You know,
Facts.
Oh,
so
they did
I,
beat 'em, right?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they
you know,
did.
so I'll take that. But we whipped their ass. So You know,
Hey.
we'll take the other dub. We'll take another dub. You know.
You think realistically they could win the division?
The Patriots?
Yeah.
I
Oh
think so.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Patriots right now are looking like Detroit last year when they won their division. But Detroit was unhealthy last year.
They were. And Detroit didn't really have a good defense. I
Yeah, no,
I think
not at all.
I think if Gonzo stays healthy, and
Yeah, Gonzo's tough.
and maybe we could pick up a safety, right? Or maybe
Yeah.
like Joe said, a pass rush. We have a good chance of winning that division.
So y'all don't like those AJ Brown rumors?
Yes,
Hell yeah! Like
I mean,
the AJ.
I like
Bring me AJ Brown,
Hey.
pets.
me-
I like the rumor. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
I think AJ is gonna cause enough drama in the next week where they're gonna force him out.
Yeah.
He's gonna force
There we
himself
go.
out.
Yeah, that's
Because
why
he
I
don't
was
want to be
thinking.
there. Look, at the end of the day, they don't want to let go of that talent. But if somebody's unhappy, you don't want to ruin the clubhouse, right? So
Yeah,
you
for
want to
sure.
see what you can get from him. What can you get realistically?
You know what makes people happy? Winning. And the Eagles are a winning team.
Nah,
so
yeah,
so
for
why-
sure.
but-
it
so
makes
why-
no sense for them to trade AJ Brown.
But why is he unhappy if they're still winning?
Because he wants the ball. He's a
Because-
deep receiver.
Well, last time I seen, it was rumored that AJ Brown just really didn't like the fact that the play style was based around Barkley.
Yeah, but when you got Barkley, bro, like he's the best running back in the league. by
Yeah,
far, right?
you know, yeah,
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 for sure.
yeah.
Or close.
He's up
Or
there,
close.
yeah.
Top
I,
three.
I would give right
Yeah.
now. I'll close because
Yeah.
right now,
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's behind.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. McCaffrey and Taylor. So, you know,
Or your boy from Green Bay, Joe.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh
Jacobs is probably your
I
top
mean,
five.
Josh Jacobs hits every time I put him for a touchdown score. So I give
Nah,
him that.
Speaking of Josh Jacobs, there was an upset today. Panthers beat the Green
Oh,
Bay
my
16-13.
Didn't see this coming.
Yeah,
what's dude's quarterback's numbers from
Well, Jo-
Carolina?
for Carolina, Bryce Young, he had 102 yards and 1 interception.
See?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Basically,
but-
nothing. They won off of
Defense.
Ricky Dowdle, who's the running back.
Yeah,
He's a
Dow-
beast.
yeah, he's
Yeah, he ran for 130 and 2
130,
touchdowns.
And Green Bay's supposed to be a good defense, and Dowdle ran all over.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
But you know, it's crazy. A couple of these running backs have been running for like 1 something, 2 something. It's pretty crazy the way that they're performing. At least
But
these
they-
past
but-
couple weeks.
Yeah, but they say that running backs are like not necessarily underrated, but they're like we're not gonna pay a running back
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
money no more. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, we just need a running back for one of the first 2 downs and then boom. So I think I don't know. I think somebody like Philly is probably the perfect example, right? If you take Barkley off Philly, can you really be a championship team? I don't think they would have
They'll be a playoff team. without
playoff
Barkley.
team. Yeah, but we're talking about last
Yeah.
year, right? Barkley was a monster in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you take him off. So they say running backs are not as valuable, right? Because whatever, like you only need them for a few. But is that true?
So I yes, I think it is true actually.
So you do believe
Because
that?
to go the opposite way, good example is Ricky Dowdle. He wasn't even a starter 3 weeks ago. He started the game, finally got a couple hundred yards against Dallas. He's been good ever since. Guess what he's getting paid?
Yeah,
right?
nothing.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
it
look-
just happens. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look at last year. I became a Montgomery fan and a Gibbs fan out of nowhere, and they were doing amazing running, and I didn't really
I
like
forgot
their
about
running.
Montgomery, bro. He's still in
Yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I had to think about that for a second. He's another one that's a force.
So it's like running backs for me are there's like 3, maybe 4 that you're like, all right, we'll give you big money.
Yeah.
McCaffrey's one because he's a dual
Definitely.
threat.
Saquon.
Bijan Robinson is one because he's a dual threat. Like they're elite. Saquon.
They-
But outside of maybe those 4, those 3 I just said with Jonathan Taylor, there's a big drop off. So
Yeah.
from the league standpoint, they're like, why am I gonna pay someone like Josh Jacobs 15 mil a year, 20 mil a year, if I could bring a Ricky Dowdle in for a fucking $1 million?
Right.
Yeah, but give you the same production.
And they must be valuable because fantasy, you running backs are probably your best. I'm not a big fantasy player, whatever, but I know G plays fantasy and he like running backs give a lot of points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
wouldn't they be if they weren't as relevant? Would they even be on that scale when it comes to fantasy?
It's because from a fantasy standpoint, the versatility makes sense, right? Like that's how you get points. They get rush yards, they get rushing
catch.
touchdowns, and then they can catch.
Yeah.
So that's like the dual threat. Like receivers don't run the ball necessarily, so
Yeah.
they're limited.
Oh no, we live, baby.
We live, baby.
We live.
Come on, just wave real quick. Wave real quick.
That's
Tell
Uncle
you, we
Titi.
got-
Uncle Titi.
That's Uncle Titi right there. That's the boo. That's the boo in the corner to be shy.
So since we brought up Montgomery and Gibbs, let's talk about the Detroit Lions versus Vikings game. Another upset.
Damn,
Vikings beat them
man.
27-24.
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
You
Jared
pick
Goff threw for 284 and 2 touchdowns. Montgomery ran for 40 yards. Gibbs ran for 25 yards.
that's Kincaid.
And J.J. McCarthy threw for 143 and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Reason why I'm saying I'm not mad. Last year, Detroit whooped the Vikings' ass. And I knew they wasn't gonna let that happen again. But I'm not mad at
Yeah,
the way
but-
that they played. I'm not
But
mad.
Vikings roster changed. They're not the
Oh,
same
yeah.
team. They
No.
don't even got the same
Yeah.
quarterback.
yeah,
But that's
facts.
the thing. Like I said, I mean, you can. The biggest example I like to give is without Drew Bledsoe being on the sideline for a little bit, we would have never had a Tom Brady. You know.
Yeah.
So at any given moment,
Next
we're
man up.
gonna exactly,
man
and
up.
that's what it is for the Vikings right now. They're looking pretty all right. They're not okay. I mean, they're not great, but they're looking all right, especially to have a whole new team and still be playing at least
I mean,
fundamental football.
They still got Jefferson. That probably one best.
That-
What'd you say? Best receiver.
Yeah,
in the
him
league?
and Chase,
right,
1-2,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Him and Chase, 1-1. Yeah, definitely.
Who y'all believe in McCarty?
No.
JJ McCarty.
No.
So he's not playing right now. He's hurt.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
Oh, he just played?
Yeah, so they won the
Yeah,
game
he
with
played,
him.
yeah.
So
He threw for
maybe, I
like
don't know.
140
He played-
something, I think.
But that's what I'm saying. Look
Look
at
at this-
look at
Yeah, I got it.
Flacco, right? We was just saying, who knows? I said Flacco might be a turnaround for the Bengals, and it seems like that's
Yo,
exactly what it was.
470 yards.
That's
throwing
that's
is-
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
That's Burrow's type numbers.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
This is
saying?
what
That's
I'm
Burrow's
saying,
type.
but it always takes that one QB that has that IQ to make his own backyard or just figure out how to play that play style, especially with the weapons that he has, or
Yeah.
to be able to utilize them.
He might-
I like that he said that. That's Burrow's type numbers.
yeah.
That's to show you, man, that any quarterback can go and play in that with that team.
with Chase.
Wait,
Exactly.
When you got Higgins and
You
you
got
got
Jamar
Chase,
Chase
it
and
makes it
Higgins, yeah.
easier.
Exactly.
But let's not get it. Like, forget that Flacco won a chip.
Yeah.
And he's been
Oh,
a
yeah.
solid quarterback his whole career.
Yeah, he's a
solid. I'm not
veteran.
saying like, but for him to come in and put him 470 is impressive. But
This-
again, you gotta factor in the two best receivers probably.
The one takeaway I have from Minnesota beating Detroit and Carolina beating Green Bay is that the NFL's wide open.
Yeah.
Anybody can
For
win.
sure.
There's no dominant teams really. KC looks like it might be getting there if they stay healthy, but that just opens it up for the Patriots,
Yep.
which is what we want.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what
sure.
it is now. The playoffs are going to be great because I don't think there's going to be blowouts like that. It's going to be the seeds, the wild card versus the 1 seed or whatever 2 seed. Like, bro, I don't think that you can really say upsets anymore. It's just,
Yeah.
you know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
It's just,
Yeah.
everything's
NFL
open for sure.
yeah,
The
Carolina's proven themselves. Carolina's
mean-
beat good teams. So like,
Yeah,
when you
last
say
year
it's an
they're
upset,
horrible.
technically it is, but
I
really
mean,
is it?
even
Nah,
even
yeah,
even
yeah.
Atlanta, although they lost today, they're still like what 4-6 or 5, whatever it is. They're
Yeah.
relevant still. They're still in the race, especially in their division because it's not a given. They still got a pretty good offense.
Yeah.
They got one of the better
Yeah.
receivers in the league right now,
Big
and
money.
Penix is still young. So Joe, this year is a balanced league.
And they forced
Yeah.
turnovers.
I think the only team that's scaring me here and there is the sister of the poor, the Jets. Because it seems to me you're like they're gonna lose, and then out of nowhere,
How are the Jets scaring you,
Yeah,
bro?
because you're like they're gonna lose, and last week look what happened.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
gonna. They're,
it's just one of those things where like
they-
Cincinnati's gonna come out, and we're gonna and then
I
you
don't
know.
disagree. I'm gonna say this about the Jets. They're one of those teams that could spoil somebody's
Yes,
playoff run.
yes,
Right. I'm definitely more on like they just suck.
Yeah,
But-
they,
but
yeah, they're no
They
trash.
could. They have nothing to lose, bro. They have
Yeah,
nothing
but
to
that's
lose.
what I mean.
right?
You know, when you have a sister of the poor team that has nothing to lose, you're
But,
gonna
hey,
start pulling a
if
whole
they
bunch
were-
of
They
crazy
do have
shit.
something to lose. They have the number one pick
I was
to
gonna say.
lose.
I was just gonna say.
So they're gonna trade their talent, maybe. Maybe Brees Hall gets traded, but that's what they need. They need to get the number one pick and get a a quarterback.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
look at Miami. That's what they need. Tua ain't doing his job.
Tua needs to retire.
Yeah, for real.
He
And we
too-
had Noah saying, "Oh, bring Tua to the Steelers." I was like, "You'll never see a chip.
Hey, Noah, get
Yeah.
out
You'll,
of
you
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
won't even go to the playoffs."
Tua to the Steelers. I don't even fuck.
I
Tua.
never
That's
even prior to the concussion. I know he had a good season. What 2 years ago?
Yeah.
But he also had like a fucking motivated Hill. You know what I'm saying? He had Waddle or not Waddle.
Yeah, Waddle.
Yeah, it was Waddle.
A-Chain.
So again,
Yeah.
we talking about average quarterbacks, right? With good receivers or good running back, it makes them
Yeah.
seem like they're a lot better than what they are.
But this is why I don't believe in golf either. Again, back to Detroit and Minnesota, because golf has elite weapons too.
Okay,
You put
okay.
golf on a different team. Again, like
Alright.
you said, average quarterbacks with elite weapons can be good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Do you think he was? All right. So he was in L.A., right, in Rams.
Yep.
Before going to Detroit.
Yep.
hmm
Do you think he was traded too early? He made it to the Super Bowl. Remember?
I think it was a good.
And then the
trade.
next year he got traded. I mean, it worked out, I guess,
yeah,
because Stafford won the next year,
Right,
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like he was overlooked. You know, I feel like he didn't get a fair shake because he went to Detroit, and at that
Not
point,
in
Amar,
Honestly-
what's his name, Amar?
Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra? Yeah.
Nobody knew who he was. Did
No,
y'all really
not
know
at
who he
all.
was when he first
No,
came in?
no,
Nah,
safety.
hell
He was,
no.
So-
I think
so-
he was
Not at
a
all.
rookie
But-
when he went.
But
when
that's my
golf got
point.
traded.
And they were still relevant on golf's first
Yeah.
year in Detroit. They turned around.
And
you
this
know?
is what I'm saying, where it comes to even when you have your average quarterback, as long as he can make his little weapons, they came out of nowhere. I became a Detroit fan out of nowhere, literally after last year.
Hey, yo,
So
remember,
it took me 1 year to become a Detroit fan, and I already knew when Jared Goff went into Detroit, I was like, okay, he's gonna start making this his own backyard.
what year was it, Joe? Wait, so we going back to what you just said, right? Brady, I think he already established himself as at least not at this particular moment. But he already I think already had 2 chips, maybe 3 chips. But remember when he had Rochelle Caldwell?
What
Who-
year,
who
what
was
year
it?
is that?
Damn,
Bug-eyed.
what was that, Joe? Oh, it wasn't. It was before Moss or after Moss.
It was before Moss.
Was it?
Yeah.
He had Dion Branch.
Branch was nice though.
Yeah, but was he like a like? He wasn't like
A
a
star?
top receiver.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
He's
is
getting it, yeah.
Brady also took a lot of. He had his receivers weren't great,
Nah, he elevated
Oh,
him.
yeah.
for
and he
sure.
elevated
Yeah,
them. So
yeah.
I feel like in this league you cannot win without a quarterback. Period.
I look at the Patriots. The Patriots have a really good tendency of making superstar running backs.
So let's go back running backs. Hold on, because you had Megan.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin.
Corey Dillon, but Corey Dillon was established.
Hey, he was already established.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't say superstar running back.
Yeah, it's hard. Name one outside of Dylan that was like a superstar.
All right,
I
that
don't think-
surprised us.
I don't-
LeGarrette Blunt.
He was,
He was
wasn't-
already he was already relevant though, and
With
he
Pittsburgh,
wasn't
He wasn't like a
every down back.
superstar, though,
He was
you
like
know?
a
But-
third down back. He was a power back. So I don't think he was like a RB1.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
would
an
have
RB1.
say because they won without superstar running backs, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. They
Lawrence
definitely did.
Maroney, They had
Maroney.
James White, he was good, but he wasn't a every down back.
Although what's the one that won the 28?
Calvin Ridley, like
Yeah, Ridley
come
was
on,
on.
like,
But
Yeah.
remember the Atlanta Falcons 28-3 game? Who was the
it was James White.
James
He
White.
had 11
Exactly.
receptions.
And White was good, but White wasn't an RB1.
he was a
Yeah.
receiving running
He also
back.
played like special teams. So like, yeah, I think quarterback is it. If you start with the quarterback, you could win with a decent receiving core, or
Yep.
tight ends or whatever it is.
Let's talk about another close, crazy game. Denver Broncos versus the Texans. Bo Nix, he threw for one.
I needed Houston to win, bro.
Well, get in this, bro.
Houston killed me.
Bo Nix threw for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns. And I can't even see. CJ Stroud threw for 79 yards, but he got hurt. And then
Yeah.
D Mills, he threw for 137.
Let's start with Skip on Nick because he's a big Knicks fan.
Hey,
Knicks fan,
Bo
right?
Nix runs for
So-
36 yards also. Yeah.
and that was the key. That was one of the key drives
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
where he had like a 20-yard run or something like
Yeah,
that. Right?
just to
To
get him
get
into
into the
field
field
goal
goal,
range.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, one thing I would like to say is piggybacking off of something you said earlier was if CJ was still in there, you believe they would have won. I believe they definitely probably would have won. Definitely. He was looking all right. But for the most part,
Wait, definitely, probably. It's crazy.
because here's the thing. Here's the
He's
thing.
like, I'm sure,
Here's
but
the
not
things.
sure.
Here's the
It went
things,
from
right?
99% to 40%.
Here's the thing, right? Because it's like at this point, it's what ifs, and we're here in the current moment, so that didn't happen, and that's just one of those things. We're here in this moment, you know. And I would say if he was in there, they would have won. Let me say that if he was in there, they would have won. But him not being in there,
But a testament to their D, because Joe said that their
Pat,
D
Pat
was
Surtain
elite.
out.
That's without Surtain, right?
Yeah.
oh, they had somebody on defense that was out. Houston.
Denver.
No, Denver.
Oh, Denver did.
But Joe mentioned how good was it you that said
Houston's
it?
defense.
That Houston's
is one of the
defense
best.
is like
It's
top
Oh,
statistically.
yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they made it without Stroud.
Yep.
They made it a game. You see what I'm saying? Who was
Yeah.
their backup? I don't even know who their backup is.
No.
D
yeah.
Mills.
Who?
Who? Somebody.
You could have plugged Will in there, bro. You could have plugged Will in there. He probably would have gave you 6 picks.
Some
but-
rapper. Some rapper they threw on some. But yeah, Bo Nix, like I said, sometimes when it comes to him in that fourth, it's just he got that crunch time mode that he's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna keep it and let's just get
He's
to
a
field goal
dog.
range.
He's a dog. We were
You
just
know?
talking about
Yeah,
it.
he has that fight in him, and
Yep.
just like Jacksonville, that's a team that likes to fight. But again, when you have a dog like Bo Nix that's in that fourth,
Yeah, was gonna
I mean,
say,
they came back last week, you know, and we didn't even know. We was like, yeah, it's over. I was like, no, it ain't over. It's Bo Nix. He was like, yeah, no, it's over. I was like, watch Nix
I
go.
turned that shit
He was
off.
like, oh, Nix is score. Yeah, there we go.
I would say Mayfield probably is on top when it comes to like clutch fourth
Come back,
quarter.
yeah.
But yeah, Nick's being what, second year, third year? Second year. That's not bad.
Yeah.
He showed.
Yeah.
But again, he has Peyton, the coach,
Good
who's
coaching.
a great proven coach.
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he got them boys ready. But yeah, I mean, Nick's was pretty good in college.
Oh,
Yeah.
He wasn't like a
Oregon.
scrub or nothing like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, did you guys like the diss that he did to Russell Wilson? Did you guys hear
what
that?
was it? No,
He
what
was
was
like,
it?
"Oh, you know, the Giants brought in their backup quarterback, and we was hoping to face Wilson, but like not like
Oh,
name
Sean
dropping
Payton said
though,
it.
yeah."
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I
And
didn't
Wilson
peep that.
retaliated
peep
on
that.
social media.
Wilson's a bitch, bro.
Yeah, it's funny too because I actually seen that meme, and then like right next to it, it's like Wilson on the sideline with his phone on Twitter, like in the middle of a game. I'm like,
he
yeah.
worried about what his wife is doing.
You know what I'm saying? You got other things you gotta worry about, brother.
I know you guys be seeing y'all seen Stephen A's top 5. Y'all be seeing the Stephen A like when he does top 5
I
and
haven't
stuff.
seen it lately.
Alright, so I got a top 5 wide receivers. Stephen A. Smith's list right here.
Oh wait, of all time or currently?
Nah, currently.
Okay.
Just for this season.
I mean, okay.
Wait,
So-
starting with one being the best. or-
One being the best.
Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna start off Jamar Chase at 1.
Mm.
Yep.
Agree?
Over
Agree.
Jeff.
Agree.
Okay,
Agree?
okay,
I'd
okay,
take
okay.
that.
We'll,
I'd
we'll
take
debate.
that.
We'll debate it after. Go ahead.
Justin Jefferson at 2. We got CeeDee Lamb for 3. We got JSN for 4. And Puka Nakua for 5.
I will put Nakua at 4.
Really?
Yep.
Over
I will
JS?
put Nakua's nasty.
Really?
JSN could be debated, but he's having a good season this year. So
You think y'all think he left anyone out?
for best receiver,
Definitely Rice.
Oh wait, AJ Brown.
I would he's a little older. I would put who scored 3 touchdowns
I
on the
was gonna
Patriots
say
today.
oh,
Drake
yeah.
London.
Drake London.
Yeah, Jake London.
He don't get
balling.
the love because they
Maybe
haven't been
'cause
good.
he's you.
Yeah.
Realistically though, JSN has had one good season, and it's this season. Like last
Yeah.
year, he was okay. He was a rookie, but still, yeah, I think the top 5 is fine. I would just put
Is
Nakua. I
CeeDee
was-
Lamb before
okay.
Jason?
They said he's
Yeah,
three.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
three.
Okay. All right. Just
I-
making sure that was.
I'm not.
that
I'm not
was
mad
it.
at that top 5. I would switch Jeff and Chase. And,
Yeah?
and,
Me
what,
too, man.
and what about Higgins though? Higgins is not relevant.
Nah, not top 5.
Really?
You
So
can't
would
be
you
top
put
At that
five
point,
along
I'll
with
take
Chase.
Diggs.
Nah, not over Higgins, bro. Would you?
Nah.
I mean, that's I respect.
I would take Diggs. He just looks very promising. He, like I said in one of our old episodes, Diggs has one of those.
What
he
is
has-
that? What is that?
It's just one of those-
I don't even know.
He has one of those feelings that he had brought to the Patriots, like he was already there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
When you get a player to a team and it's like, damn, you play like you was already here. You give that energy. The fans love you. And honestly, like I said, he has a dog in him. I think that isn't awoken yet.
There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
I would
It's fight.
I think the top 4 is solid. I think But to
can
me,
it be? Can it be?
to me, JSN's the one that
Flip-flop?
could potentially be. He's there. He's top 10 for sure. But like you got guys who he's hurt this year, but don't sleep on Mike Evans, Tampa Bay.
Mike
Right.
Evans is
Yeah.
trash,
He's a
bro.
touchdown machine. He's a
really
big
is.
dude.
Yeah.
So last year he had a great season last year. So
every year though.
yeah, every year
He
he's
gets
Don't
on
forget
1,000
about
yards every year so
Tyquan
far.
Thornton. Hey, yo, why everybody leave the pass and do better? Bro?
Yeah.
We're just not good with wide receivers.
I
bro.
agree with that, Diggs though. Dude is a dog.
You would put him, but you wouldn't put him in the
No,
top.
he's
Not in
top
the
10.
top 5.
Not even
but
top 10, bro. Probably.
Nah,
The
definitely.
thing
top
is, he's
10.
no
I
longer
can get it's too early.
before Houston. Before his injury when he was in Houston, which was like 2 years ago. Then you could argue he was top maybe 5, maybe, and being fit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But at this point
Yeah,
in his
that's
career,
another one though. Nico Collins is another
Nico
good-
Collins is
really good
good.
receiver. I mean, again, JSN's there, but I can see 5 being flipped.
You think it's too early for JSN?
Nah,
be
he's a
okay?
beast, but
I mean, he's
the
showing
track
promise.
record. I would probably put Mike Evans at 5, healthy,
Right.
because he gets the touchdown.
Is there ever going to be another Moss type?
Yeah.
Who? Well, I would say
Uh,
Calvin Johnson was probably closest.
I mean, there's bound to be somebody that has that height.
We're
and
talking
that
about
Like
speed.
now?
build,
Like now?
speed.
No, right now.
hands.
Not right now.
I mean,
We're talking about a
Jefferson-
full combo. Yeah,
Jefferson might be the closest.
I was gonna
to
say
him.
Jefferson's close, but I wouldn't really pick Jefferson. I think we're still waiting.
I don't. Yeah.
I think we're
mean,
still waiting. I think Jefferson's more like a Ocho to me.
No.
He's better than Ocho.
No.
I'm just saying a play style, grit,
Cincy Ocho is
determination.
good,
When
though.
you
Nah,
needed
nah.
when you needed
Since
that
Terrell
first down,
Owens,
when you
Terrell
needed
Owens,
somebody
yeah.
to catch
T.O.
In
T.O.
my opinion,
yeah.
T.O. was better
Yeah,
than
T.O.
T.O. was better
T.O.
than
I can
Ocho.
get with that. I can get with that.
So there are technically guys who can do like Moss's thing was going deep. He was just faster, right? So
Uh-huh.
throw the deep bombs,
Catch over
catch
anyone.
it. There are guys who do that really well right now, but they don't have the overall production that Moss
Yeah.
has. So
Yeah.
Jamison Williams for Detroit, we saw him make that great catch.
Mm-hmm.
Most of his catches this year are deep balls, and he's tall, lanky, he's fast.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to Moss, but he just doesn't have
Yo, for
Yeah.
all the targets,
Yeah.
right?
What
Yeah.
was Moss? 6'4", 6'5"?
I think 6'4".
And
I
he
think
has
it's-
speed
Crazy.
like 5'10".
Oh yeah.
You know,
What was
so,
his wingspan?
and he was and
I was about to say that he had one of the longest
yeah,
wingspans
yeah,
at the time too,
he
as
was,
a receiver.
he's probably
Yeah.
7 feet wings, like total,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
right?
It's fucking Michael Jordan in pads.
But
real.
he-
Talking about Moss, that undefeated season, man.
I know.
Let's not go back to that.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I still had nightmares about
I
that.
Fucking David Tyree. Who the hell is that? Like,
whether they win or not, I still feel like there was. I get the one loss is the one loss, so you gotta remove them from the best team ever. But we're talking about on paper and on the field. I didn't see anybody more like offense like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they were I think they were averaging like 35 plus a game.
Yeah.
Like so that may have been not on the books because they got the L, but stat wise, offensive numbers might have been the greatest offense I've ever seen. And
crazy.
that's what probably hurt me the most was they had it. They had it. That was their year. They would have been going down in history as the best team of all time. And they let that shit
I would trade that 28-3 all
absolutely.
day for that undefeated.
I would trade 4 rings for that
Hey.
win because that would be the undefeated. Like,
You know, this
Yeah,
whole
that's crazy.
this whole debate on Pats, like, oh,
Because
what-
of it.
what would they have done? You know, like the 28-3 if that shit didn't happen, or if Marshawn Lynch got the ball versus Russell Wilson throwing it, they could have got 2 losses that were dubs, but they could have also won 2 games that were dubs.
Yeah, the Giants,
That were
both
losses,
Giants.
right?
Yeah.
Both Giants game and the Eagles
Mhm.
game. I get it. I mean, they should have smacked the Eagles, but they outplayed. They got outplayed.
Nick Foles.
So I feel like what
Nick
so they won
fucking Foles.
six chips. Realistically, they
Yeah.
could have. I think it would have been fair. 6.
Didn't
It
they
would have stayed
throw
6
both for like 500
because 2
yards that
games
game?
Nick Foles had a great game against them.
and a touchdown catch. The worst part is he did the same move Brady tried to do, where he tried to cut, he tried to receive it. He did that same. Play.
I don't feel as bad like with losing to Philly because they beat us, right? It's the Giants.
They
I mean, the
outplayed
Giants
us.
beat
They
us too, but
outplayed us.
the Giants, like the helmet catch was just like
Yeah.
And,
Oh.
and people forget. People only know the helmet catch, but Eli Manning almost got sacked like 3 times in that play.
Right. He
And so
that
he
drive.
escaped the pocket for some with dudes hanging all over him.
he
So
held
it's
it.
like,
Yeah, he kept his
threw-
composure. Yep.
And just threw it with his eyes
yeah,
closed.
so
Yeah,
it's like
and-
what ifs.
And the following the second Super Bowl.
Yeah, then they
New York
had
one,
freaking,
what's his name? The dude with the M. It starts with an M.
They had Plaxico Burris. We had Ellis Hobbs on Plaxico Burris. It was like Ellis Hobbs.
That was the
5'8".
first chip though. That was the same David Tyree game. Tyree.
It wasn't the
Yes,
second
it
chip.
was the
Yeah.
catch and then that.
Remember Mahan? The second one was that dude Mahan. It was that receiver that caught it on the sideline to make him go up. He's irrelevant, but he had a good catch.
I think Plaxico was the second. The
Was
second
it?
one. Yeah,
It was the second.
because that was they
Yeah,
did the Patriots did the all out blitz. Patriots did the all out blitz, and they left 1-on-1 a 5'8" corner, 5'9" corner with 6'4" receiver in the end zone. Like you can't.
I needed Plaxico to shoot him his foot. That game,
Yeah.
that game, bro, like he did in the club.
I got another top 5 for you guys. I got top 5 QBs of this season so far.
This
We
season-
just had this
Oh,
conversation.
man.
earlier.
Y'all ready?
Oh, man.
So number 1, we got Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes.
this is Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Number 1, we got Patrick Mahomes.
D Rider.
Number 2, we got Drake May.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Number 3, Indiana Jones.
No
Danny
way.
Dimes.
No way he's on.
Number 4, Matt Stafford. And then number 5,
Where's
Baker
Allen?
Mayfield.
Where's
Nah,
Allen?
they disrespect.
He didn't even put Allen in the top 5.
He's saying this year.
This year.
This
So
year.
Allen's not
yeah.
having a good season.
I'll keep it
I
a
mean,
buck.
he's not. He lost to the
But-
Patriots. He lost to Atlanta.
For
So,
me, it's going Indiana Jones. Just
Oh,
because.
all right, you're
just
right. No.
Because he's
I'll
having
take it
a
back.
great
I'll take it
season.
back.
I'll give him an MVP, right? Only reason why I didn't
Not
say
yet.
Drake May is because I'm being unbiased, but I would have put Drake May up, and that's just me.
So
Nah,
you don't keep him at 2.
No, I'm gonna keep Drake May at
Oh.
2, right? So I got Indy, Drake May. I got Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield would have been my second if I put Drake May on top, but I gotta give it to Indiana Jones because I was never a Colts
You
fan.
better not put Knicks in this shit.
He's gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way for sure.
Nah, I'm telling you.
Wait,
And
he
again,
must be, huh?
Bo Nix would have been third. Bo Nix would have been third, but he's in the 4th. And my 5th, I don't know. I don't
Wait,
know who I got.
Joe made a point earlier, and this is why Stephen A. Smith probably didn't put him in the top 5. Dak Prescott. He hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott's putting up crazy numbers.
Crazy.
Actually, yeah, you're
So
yeah,
why
I'll
isn't
put
he in the
I'll
top
put-
five?
I'll-
My-
Yeah, I'll put
my-
Prescott
My
for
top
4,
5 this
actually.
year, Jones is out. He's not even in my top 5. It's gonna be
Yeah, that's
Mahomes.
crazy.
It's gonna be Drake May. It's gonna be Dak Prescott.
This
gonna
is
be
the order?
This is the order?
this
in
Yeah.
order. It's gonna be Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield and Stafford could go for him. Like I'm in between. Like Stafford might be
That's
4. Baker
fair.
might be
Those are
4.
all fair.
Wow.
You know why? Because they're doing well now.
Right.
You know what I'm
This
saying? Like
year.
we're not talking about who's better all around.
Oh,
We're talking
yeah,
about
no,
who's best
yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Go ahead, Will.
This year. No,
I mean,
You
I'm
respect
listening.
that?
I just I don't know. I just can't count out Josh Allen in that top 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's what
Baker
I'm saying.
Baker is balling this year. So fun to watch. And
But-
back to what you said, I would go with that MVP his way.
But yeah, but
Yeah.
to say the least,
I got
Indiana
the same
Jones
thing.
7
I
and
said the same
7 and what? 7 and 2,
Yeah,
7
but
and 1.
Joe
Yeah.
made a point earlier
7-2,
that
right?
Joe, go ahead. What's your point with Jones?
Where-
Indy.
Yeah, it's just they're winning. They're winning based off of Jonathan Taylor.
That running.
Taylor scored 3 touchdowns in 4 games, I think, this year.
Yeah.
That's how they're winning.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
putting up crazy.
Like I'm not saying
we talk
I'm not
about
saying-
MVPs. He could
yeah.
get that this year too.
I'm not saying Daniel Jones isn't having a good season, but they're really winning based off of
And
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Now you're going off of skill based rather than how the season's going per se, right?
Well,
Yeah, the record
More
to me,
so,
to
like,
me the
who's playing
record
better.
when I hear this top 5 based on play, the record should mean something, but realistically, like for example,
Yeah, I
Dak
get
is in
you,
my
I
top
get you.
3, but they're 500.
Yeah, no,
But
I'm
he's
getting you. I'm
putting up
getting you.
numbers. The one thing I would say though with that top 5 is Drake May, Baker Mayfield should get the most credit out of any of
Oh,
those
yeah.
top 5
Yes.
because they don't
Teams.
have their elite weapons right
Yes.
now. Well, the Patriots don't have elite weapons. Period. But Baker's all his elite weapons are injured, right?
Yeah.
So and he's still winning
and
and
they're,
putting up numbers.
and
So
they're 6 and
where
2.
think about it, Mahomes got his weapons. Dak got crazy weapons. Stafford got crazy weapons. So, that's where I do think like you lean a little bit. I lean a little bit more towards Drake and Baker because they're putting the numbers
Agreed.
up
Oh,
with
yeah.
fucking
No,
bench players.
I completely understand that too, and I get that, and I can get down with that. And the reason why, like I said, I threw Indiana Jones up there, and like I said, he's just I was going for Baker Mayfield for MVP, but Indiana Jones just because again the little plays he does throw at least for first down.
He's not terrible.
And that's
he's
all it
pretty
is. You
good.
know, he's just
He
having
was
a
in
good
bad,
MVP
he was in a
season.
bad system in New
That's
York.
it.
He was in a bad system.
You're gonna give the MVP to somebody who's not terrible?
Not
Come on, get
terrible.
out of here.
How
I mean,
terrible is that
yeah.
for New York? They let go of their running back. He wins a Super Bowl. Now their quarterback is balling.
done.
Yeah, but
That's
they
not
got-
bad.
they
That
got-
is-
they
that
got-
is not bad. He's doing
It's
great.
the
I'm
curse.
giving him an MVP. He was just doing shit.
It's
You
the
came
curse
and
of
you're
New
doing
York,
great.
bro.
No,
New
he's
York
not.
Giants and Jets.
The
Just
Giants
can't.
don't care because they got their quarterback, Jackson Dart.
Oh
and-
yeah, they
He's
got
a
their
real deal?
franchise
You think he's a
quarterback
real deal?
now.
Yeah,
Oh
I think,
yeah,
I think he's a
locked in.
franchise.
He's
QB
locked
for
in.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell
So-
you this about the guy. It takes the league 1 year to figure out a quarterback. That's all I have to say. He looks good now.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see what he can do after this season.
Mm.
And I didn't, to be honest, I had no idea who he was in college. So I can't say that he
I think he was
he's
at Ole
talented.
Miss. I think he was at Ole Miss.
So I don't know.
That Michael Jackson he did against Eagles. Not celebration. When you remember when he had like three corners, not corners, three linemen on him, and then he just like spun and he was on his toes for some odd reason, and he kept running. I'm like, just hit a Michael Jackson he to a touchdown. All right, nice. I'm liking
That's
it.
the highlight of his year.
You know, Michael Jackson he to a touchdown, not even a pass. I'll take it.
Like I said, we are recording this on a Sunday, so there's some live games. Who y'all taking for the KC and Bills?
I got
Great
Bills on this
game.
one.
I got Bills.
I would say it was it was hard for me to pick because in my opinion, they're evenly matched. But when it's that close, I was going for the home team, just because they got maybe an advantage, just with that and the cold. Casey's cold too. Never mind.
Yeah, I got KC. I know they're down right now, but Mahomes.
You
is
What's
I
the
can't-
score
you
right
can
now?
never-
I can read off scores.
21,
21-10.
21.
You can never
Yeah.
count out Casey. It
Yeah.
don't matter.
20,
And I say that with a heavy heart.
I also feel like Casey just has a better talent all around. So they might halftime adjustments. You know what I mean? Like they could probably pull it out.
So
They get something here, especially if they get something here.
So now that we on KC real quick, right? I know the whole debate on
Damn, that was a long ass field goal.
on Brady and Mahomes though.
68 yards?
So
What?
Six-
the
68?
fuck? 68 yards.
That's the record.
Dang.
Jesus.
I told you
Christ.
68 on the field goal, right?
Yeah.
Jackson go hit it.
It's at 68.
Oh, it was
Just
that.
hit it
dude. I
right
said
now.
68.
Yeah.
I didn't know who
We
the
just
pick
didn't know.
was.
Yeah, no, I remember.
I thought it was Tucker from Baltimore. But how do you guys feel about the whole debate? If Mahomes had won last year or wins another, like where do you know what I'm saying? Like where do you not rank him, but like is it even close?
To Brady?
No.
Yeah,
To Brady?
never.
No.
No.
And I think it's hard because like the newer generation. So G, you guys are from that generation. You know, we're double. You know, twice his age, right?
Look at that.
The whole Mahomes and Brady thing is I understand why y'all would put him in the cap, and he should probably be, if he wins one more, he could be maybe top 5, right? Because that'll be 4
You
chips.
don't think he's top
At the
now?
5 spot. Maybe at the 5 spot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
Of
mean,
all time, yeah, he's
yeah,
definitely top
maybe.
five.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's where he
Top
stays.
six.
Touchdown.
Touchdown?
Oh, at the one. At the
That's
one.
the one.
That's where he stays unless he wins
Casey's
another
winning
one.
this
They
game.
are gonna win this game, bro. I told you that.
Now, if he wins another one, where does he drop? 2?
He's probably 2. If he wins another one, he's probably 2.
2?
He might be 2 right now.
I think he's more
He-
skillful than Brady, but I don't
Well,
think he's
yeah,
a
but
player.
that's different though.
player
We're
than
talking
Brady,
about skills. I mean Brady was probably the least skilled
Yeah.
of all. But
But no
yeah,
one can see the field like Brady.
that's
Nobody
what I'm
can
saying.
read a
And Peyton,
defense
and
like
Peyton,
Brady.
and Peyton. When we're talking about field managers, honestly, Peyton Manning was probably 1B,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We're talking about field managers, people who could read the field. Rodgers, low key, like when he was in his prime, he was also amazing.
Yeah, but Rodgers is not nowhere near that top 5.
Yeah, 1 chip.
So would you say that Mahomes is the LeBron of the NFL?
Look at the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Fair to say.
For sure.
Even though
He's-
LeBron's my goal,
LeBron or
but
Kobe.
yeah.
Okay. But, but then you
Depends on
can't, then you
where they
can't say
land
that
on that
then.
list.
Nah,
Yeah.
but I get like
Look
what you
at-
trying to say with it.
Look at that. I
Realistic.
just want to see where Mahomes is at, right?
What's this? What's this you looking at?
That's when Tom Brady retired in what, 2024?
That's
25?
He didn't
Ah,
retire
yeah.
2024.
23.
2023?
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is just the rankings in 2024, like all
Drew
time.
Brees,
so
He's not-
so where's
Nah, he's
Mahomes
not.
at? Because I would like to compare that. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
not
Like if
even
he
on
had
Passing yards.
how many years he would need to at least.
Well, I mean,
So
let's be honest about something real quick. Mahomes took a lot more of a beating, or has taken a lot more of a beating than Brady has. So you got to count that. You got to factor that in. So he's not going to be as mobile, like meaning, I get he's going to age faster in NFL years because he took more of a beating, right? So this is what I'm saying. This is his time now to win one or whatever, maybe two. If he doesn't do it in the next few years, he's only going to get older. And you see what I'm saying? So Brady he was a pocket quarterback, never really moved outside the pocket. That's not Mahomes.
I mean,
I'll probably
I
get him Dennis Rodman of the NFL, but
Who, Mahomes?
like I said,
That's
top
a
five,
wild
top
comparison.
five. Like I said, top 5 in a 5 spot, maybe 6, but I don't know, man.
So you're not a Mahomes fan?
I'm not. He's a great quarterback, but I'm not a Mahomes fan.
But listen,
Yeah.
so read out
I can
this
say that. I
list
can
that
give
you
Alright,
sent
I can
out,
give
'cause
flirts where it's due.
This is quarterback by passing yards. This was in 2024, so this is before the 2025 season. But we got number 1 is Tom Brady
Go.
at 89K. Drew Brees, he had 80K. Peyton Manning, 71K. Brett Favre, 71K. Big Ben, he had 64K. Phillip Rivers, 63K.
Rivers, what the
A.
hell?
Ron, 62. Matt Ryan, 62. Dan Marino, 61. Matthew Stafford, 59. Eli Manning, 57. John Elway, 51. Warren Moon, 49. Frank, I don't even know how to say his last name.
Who's that? Oh, Frank. Oh, Tarkenton.
Fran.
He's before our age too.
Yeah, he has 47,000. And Carson Palmer, 46.
Yo,
That's
but peep
crazy
this,
how
though.
those numbers went up, right? And
Brees.
was
What up,
who came in first? Was it
Brady?
Peyton over
Brady.
Peyton and Eli? He came in first.
In this category?
No, I'm talking about to come into the league.
So
They didn't get a
Peyton
touchdown.
Manning was, I think,
Was
right
number
around the
one.
same time as Brady.
Right, same
No?
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, but peep this though. This is why you can't go. This list is just misleading, bro. Like it depends on what you're trying to go for. This is just passing.
Yeah.
Brett Favre, right? Who I hated watching because the dude was a pick machine. They call him a gunslinger, right? So all he did was throw the ball.
Yeah.
Granted he had good receivers, but it's easy to just toss the ball and then catch it, and it makes you look good, right? But he has, if I'm not mistaken, he has more interceptions than he has touchdowns in his career, which means that he won a chip, right? And I'm not saying he wasn't a good quarterback, but they praise him. Do you agree, Joe? I mean, me, Will, and Joe, it's our era.
They beat the
I
Patriots.
I
Did
can
the
still
pass, yeah.
I hear his name
99.
float around from time to time. So
97.
So when you see him in the top 5
97.
in passing, that's to my point, right?
Yeah.
He just tossed the ball. But if you look at his touchdown to interception ratio,
yeah.
or you look at any other stat offensively,
Yeah.
he's not in the top probably 10.
Mhm.
So
when it comes-
if you look at overall, that's also misleading, right? Because he had good years,
Right.
Where his touchdowns were way more than his interceptions. The same thing with Phillip Rivers is similar, right?
Phillip
Like
Rivers,
he had great years with the Chargers, put him in the playoffs. Good
Who?
position.
Who?
Yeah, Phillip Rivers again
For the YNs, for the
a
YNs.
gunslinger, but he had bad years towards the end where he threw a lot of picks. So it's the overall numbers are also misleading. I would say Favre he's the Hall of Fame quarterback.
By the way, for the viewers, we're us OGs right here. We're gonna throw names out that these guys never even heard of, right? So if y'all don't know, y'all know who Phillip Rivers was?
That ain't even the name. Who's Warren Moon?
Y'all know Donovan McNabb at least.
I've heard but don't know.
Oh,
Heard,
he wasn't
heard
even-
but don't know.
Yeah, you guys are probably young, but yeah. So this is what we want to bring to the podcast as a special guest is a little bit more
Actually-
knowledge when it comes to older football, right? And we're not that old, 45, 40, in the 40s, right? But we were around when Brady was a rookie. That was our era.
McNabb was on the Eagles, right?
Yep.
The
Yeah,
first
because I remember I always had an Owens and a McNabb jersey.
Yeah, they were a good combination.
03, Patriots beat them in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Where okay, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
He
That's
threw,
probably
he threw
why.
up on the sideline, McNabb.
Yeah, that's what it's known for.
He legit
All right,
did.
okay.
That's what he's known
Okay.
for. He's-
All right, so
He got
you know,
nervous
I had
in
to
game
think- I
time.
had to think about it. Like I had these jerseys.
Nah, he was nice. I'm not gonna deny, but he was one that never made it. He made it. Eagles always made it far, and he choked. He choked.
Yeah.
He just couldn't. He's just gonna pull it
He's a
off.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, God. See, Lamar might be the most talented
So-
player to
so
never
right-
win a chip.
So right,
He might be the Barkley of the NFL.
I got a question. So right, I got a question, and I don't mean like they play alike. I just mean play style, right? I say play style. We have Michael Vick, right, and what stems from that play style, Cam Newton, and what stems from that is Lamar Jackson. I feel like they all have the same running,
I would
throwing
say
base
I'm gonna.
style. Not again, not
two-
same players.
You got 2 out of 3 correct, which are Vic
Yeah.
and
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
They're very similar.
They're very similar.
Okay.
I mean, Vic, that's right around the McNabb era. So you guys remember Vic, obviously. But did you actually watch Vic play?
I've watched
I did.
Vic play on the Falcons.
The dude was
couple
amazing.
games.
He was
Yeah,
amazing.
You got to
Yeah.
watch YouTube.
I actually watched, like, clips and
He's what,
shit.
in my opinion, he
Missiles.
may have been
He got
the one that brought
gun,
that
bro.
running style to, right? Would you
Oh, for
say?
sure.
Right? Like, no. They were running quarterbacks. Like Randall
Yeah.
Cunningham, that's before McNabb. He was in the Eagles.
Okay.
He ran. What I'm saying is he was effective. He was a weapon, a
Yeah,
real weapon.
yeah.
Like, and he had a cannon.
Yeah, he
So
had a
you know,
game.
so you had to watch out, which is why I say Lamar Jackson is similar, because Lamar could throw 60 yards, right? But he's
just
not as
not
accurate.
accurate, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
wasn't
I'm
as
saying.
accurate.
See,
Let's-
me, I can't. That's why I put like Cam in that category only because of running style. He was a running back at first, and I feel like he chooses
Yeah,
to
Cam
run
was
a
just-
lot more.
he just wasn't as elusive as
yeah.
those others.
Yeah, yeah,
He was
no,
just
no,
throwing
yeah,
people
you know,
over,
you're
so-
right.
And
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
built like a tight end. So he
Yeah.
where Vic always avoided contact, Cam went right
Yeah,
into
he was going
contact because
for
he's
it,
built
yeah.
big. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he went to the Pats, they were like, how long can this style of play, take the Pats? Because he would just go right into the defense, bro. And look what happened.
What was that Super Bowl that we watched them in? Who they played?
It was
Denver?
Carolina versus Denver. It was
Denver,
Peyton Manning.
right?
Peyton Manning.
They had that game, man.
Yeah.
They should have won that
I
game.
mean, but he's known, Cam Newton in that Super Bowl is known for not hustling to get a fumble.
Yeah.
Right. So I
Yeah.
think they fumbled and he saw the ball and he made an attempt, but it wasn't like I gotta get this ball
Mhm.
attempt. It was more
Mhm.
like, let me just put my arm out. You see what I'm saying? Like he was more afraid, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
And he got a lot of slack for that.
no, you're right because he still gets criticized to this day for the same scenario when he was in Carolina.
Yeah. All right. So for the next couple minutes, I want you guys to just give me a team for the next week for Week 10 of the NFL. Just give me a team. Which one y'all think is gonna win? We can debate it if y'all want. So we got Raiders versus Broncos.
Bronx.
I think it's
I would say
a sweep. Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
Come on, man.
Atlanta versus Indiana.
That's gonna be a
That's
good
a
Where
game.
we're
nice
at?
game.
Where we're at?
Yeah, we're at.
I'll tell you right now. It's in
Indianapolis.
Indy.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
they're
I'm
in
gonna go
Indy.
Indy.
Honestly, I'm gonna go Atlanta, bro.
I'm gonna go Indy. Indy needs to.
I'm gonna go
Indy.
Atlanta because I feel like Atlanta's offense is they got good options, bro. They and if they could go, what I'm saying is they could go on a shootout with Indy. You see what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
could drop 35.
Yeah.
They just got to stop one. And whose defense is better, Indy's or
Indy.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Indiana Jones might prove himself to you guys and throw a lot more.
So-
that's definitely a game he can.
So that's my reason I picked Indies
Yeah.
because right now they need to prove next week.
Okay,
they
I
need to
see.
prove as
All
a
right.
bounce back week.
Yeah.
Not we are a real
Yeah.
team.
yeah.
So if they lose again, then no one's gonna take them serious.
however, who's in their division? Indies. Is it the is it Pittsburgh?
No,
Is Baltimore?
no, that's the NFC North,
the North.
AFC North.
So what I'm saying is they might have a lot of pressure on them to win, right? And they might
They got
not
a
be
they
built
got
for
a
the
weak
pressure yet.
they got a weak
Okay.
they got a weak division.
The division is Jacksonville,
Atlanta.
Houston, and Titans.
Oh, yeah.
So my point is, they might be, their backs are against the wall because now they have to keep that lead, right? And they got two teams that are like right behind them, right?
No,
so
not really.
so
Well, not Titans,
well,
but
Houston.
No, they 3-5. Houston's 3-5, and Jacksonville.
Nah, they got the division on lock right now,
Yeah,
but
they
I
have
just
the
think
division.
overall
I think Jacksonville.
they want to prove
close.
like they're a real team. So I feel like they're gonna come out and win.
All right, what are the other games, kids?
Then we got the Browns versus Jets.
Browns.
That's a
Browns.
tough
Browns,
game.
yeah.
Browns.
Do we have to
Yeah,
pick one?
listen, it's gonna be a
It's gonna be
tie,
a tie, bro.
a 0-0 tie.
We got-
both teams gonna forfeit.
We got the Saints versus Panthers.
Panthers.
Panthers on the heating up. At the
I
right
can
time.
say
I
I
think
can say
Panthers.
Panthers. I've always said they
know,
find
right?
a way to win.
The
Don't
running
know
back,
how, but they fucking
Yeah, they
find a way to
tough.
win.
Dowdle's gonna run on them.
Yes.
We got the Pats versus Bucks.
Come on, boy.
Pats,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
That's
Listen,
tough. That's tougher than I want to admit.
it's-
The homer
in
I-
me.
listen,
and they playing where?
They're playing in Tampa.
I'm going Tampa. I'm going Tampa. On that.
I'm saying with my home team. I'm going Pats, man.
I stay with my home.
We've been
team
doing great.
because I love them. But
It's gonna be a tough game.
It's
I'm
gonna be a
going
tough
Tampa.
game.
I think we're riding high. I think it's gonna be like a 3-point game. Either way, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
pick one because
yeah.
I feel like it's too close.
Nah,
But
I
it's
get
not.
that.
It's not gonna be a blowout.
Yeah,
That's
Either way.
fair.
yeah.
We got Ravens at Vikings.
Oof, that's another good one.
I'm going Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm going Ravens.
Yes,
And they
I'm gonna
playing
go
in
Vikings.
Baltimore?
I think Henry's
No, they're
gonna
playing
have a good
Minnesota.
game.
They just won
Yeah, I
against,
guess I'll pick Baltimore. I feel like Baltimore, now that Jackson's back, the confidence is higher, and I think
Yeah.
they'll probably pull that one off.
And they can't.
They
lose
can't lose.
anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't lose. I would just
Right,
say
right,
coaching.
Right. They're more
quarterback.
desperate. Right, I got you. What else?
We got Bills at Dolphins.
Easy Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
I'll set Allen down in that game. They're still winning.
I'm going Dolphins. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
We got
I was gonna ask. I'm like, I want to see that. I want to see that parlay. I want to make
Hey,
sure you
Skip,
get the Dolphins on
if
that.
Dolphins win that, I'll take 2 shots right off the bat.
Listen, I don't expect them to win at all. I don't even expect them to probably even score. Probably a field goal. Listen, I don't expect the Dolphins to do anything crazy. That's
Fuck
why when they
Tua.
just won last week, I was like,
It's gonna be like a 41-10 game.
it has to be.
yeah.
Nah, I think Dolphins can score. It's just they can't stop them.
Yeah, no, defense is terrible.
Bro, whenever I
Yeah.
see that Tua's gonna get sacked, I cringe.
Yeah.
I fear for him.
He has no O line. I mean, he has literally no help on
So-
the line.
So why? Like the thing is, you gotta. I get how hard it is to like remove yourself from the game, right? Because Miami still, at least up to this year, were relevant. But bro, the fact that he's even playing is crazy because he was borderline about to retire.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And why sit there and try to throw your teammates under the bus when the leadership starts with the captain, and usually the captain of the team is the fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the nigga that comes out with the corn fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
He played that wrong, man.
What
He
else you
should've
got,
Never
kids?
called him out loud.
I got New York Giants at Bears in Chicago.
Ooh, that's
That's
gonna
a
be a
good
good
one,
one
too.
actually.
That
a
is
good
a
one,
nice
too.
one.
I say
I'm
Bears.
gonna go Giants on this
I'm
one.
gonna take the
Ooh.
Bears
Jackson
'cause the
Dart.
Bears are at home.
Kids shot on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
If I- I'll take Giants.
I'm gonna go with Chicago there.
I think I'm gonna go.
I better not
Giants.
see you
I'ma
pick
go
the
Giants.
Giants.
I'ma
in
go
the league.
Giants.
Like-
I'ma
Right,
I'm
right,
gonna
right.
pick Chicago.
Giants defense is
Hey, yo,
underrated.
Look at this game right here, Vegas and Jacksonville, Joe. Remember
6-6.
Justin?
Yeah.
He got-
I'm scared of shit right now. I ain't gonna lie.
You got Jacks, right?
Yeah, I got Jacksonville.
Game going right now.
Sheesh, man.
We got Jacksonville and Houston.
I think Houston's gonna pull
I
that
think
one off.
Houston's gonna pull it
Houston.
out.
Houston.
If Stroud
If
plays,
Stroud is back.
if Stroud plays,
Exactly.
What's his injury?
concussion?
He might.
That's
Yeah, he might
definitely
not.
So it
depends
might
on
Without
the
him,
quarterback.
yeah, without
Depends.
him, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Cardinals and Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seahawks might. Yeah.
Seahawks.
Battle of the Birds. Lions and Commanders.
Lions, bro.
Lions.
I mean,
I'm
They're-
going. I'm
Lions.
going. I'm going.
They're in
Lions.
Washington too,
And
by the
they're
way.
in Washington.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
whooping them. We're
Yeah.
coming right to your home.
Who's we?
Using your toilet
He's
paper.
lying.
Yeah,
Me and Jared.
Yo, if
Me
y'all
and Jared.
if-
We gonna be there.
if y'all didn't
Yeah, I'm a
catch on,
Lions fan. I
he got
became a
like
Lions fan
he got
last
like
year.
5 teams.
I'm not gonna lie.
You got 5 teams. You a fraud, bro.
He got like
Just
5
tell us
teams.
now. Eagles
Nah.
jersey?
It's only I got 2 favorite players and I got 1 favorite team. It's Pat's favorite team.
I was
2
gonna
favorite
say
players.
it's Pats or
Jared,
nothing. It's
Yeah.
Pats or nothing.
it's Jared
Shut
Goff and Bo Nick's favorite players. I would say
That's
right
fair,
now.
that's fair.
Then we got Rams and 49ers.
That'll be a good one too.
Yeah.
but Rams.
I
Rams
got
are
You
bad.
got Rams?
I got
Oh,
Rams.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I got
Purdy,
Puka.
Purdy might come back.
Yeah.
Purdy might come back next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He almost came
They
back
don't-
this week.
They don't need Purdy to like. They're a running team. They got
They're running.
Chris McCaffrey. But I got Rams.
Yeah,
next week.
CMC, man. Steelers at Chargers.
Ooh, that's another good one.
I'm going Steelers, man. Steelers keep
They're
winning
losing.
every time I pick against
Squeaking.
them.
Yo,
That they're good coaching, good running game. Warren's he's going off right now. So
Yeah.
I would pick Pittsburgh.
and the
Uh,
Chargers are kind of like
Yeah, they kind of
Soft
like
now,
they're
right? It's like-
mediocre.
they
They
started
barely
off
beat
well.
Tennessee right
I
now.
was about to say, yeah, I think
Yeah,
the
but
Chargers are
Tennessee's
losing. Definitely that game. I think
But
they're
but
losing that
I
game.
hate Rodgers so much that I will never root for him, bro, ever.
I
How
hate
the-
them too.
And then
I'm rooting
last
for him. I'm rooting for Pittsburgh.
word. And then lastly on Monday we got Eagles and Packers.
It's a great game.
Ooh,
That's a
another
great
great
game.
I mean,
one.
And
I'm going
it's
Eagles.
in
I'm
Green
going
Bay.
Eagles,
In
too.
Green
You
Bay.
gotta- if-
I say Green
Again,
Bay.
Packers lost to Carolina.
Carolina.
Guess how they lost?
I say-
Packers
Run
almost
on.
lost to
So
Jacoby.
Eagles gonna run on.
I
them.
say because Green Bay lost this today, they're more likely to bounce back because they're not a bad team. And Eagles are they're like they're
So you
barely
don't
winning.
think Perk Rogers is gonna bounce back?
Who?
Perk Rogers.
Who that?
Aaron Rodgers off the Perk
Oh,
Rogers.
hell
You don't think Perk Rogers is gonna bounce back? Come on, let's think about it.
Mark Rodgers is crazy.
You don't think he's gonna-
I think Eagles gonna win because Carolina beat Green Bay running,
Running.
Yeah.
and Eagles are a
Yeah,
way more elite
Saquon
running
Barkley,
team.
yeah.
So if they found something there, then I think the Eagles gonna take it.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, that's a wrap for Takeoff Podcast. I appreciate the family popping out. It's been mad fun. We're gonna do this again soon for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hey, welcome. I mean, we could do it satellite if possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joey's going back to PA. I'll be in Kentucky on Tuesday, but we'll come back whenever y'all want us.
Yeah, whenever we just set up y'all cameras and stuff and we lit. But thank y'all for watching.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
We out here.